grizzly bear. Looks like a big one.
I hope you see him before he sees you.
You sure you won't change your mind, Daniel, about coming along? Promises to be an interesting hunt.
Oh, no, Mingo. It's been 3 days since I sat down with my family at the dinner table. If I don't get back pretty soon, they'll be feeding me out the back door like I was a stranger. Chief White Cloud, I presume since you're chief of the Cherokees, you're going to get the first shot. And I want you to do me a favor. Drop that bear before Mingo does, because if you don't, I'll never hear the last of it.
I intend to, Daniel.
Looks like he's big enough to feed your whole tribe for the winter.
Plenty meat.
Good luck.
Judging from the way he's moving toward higher ground, he's crafty. I believe he's laying a false trail and intends to double back.
Mingo, I suggest we separate.
Mingo, man.
Who did this to you?
A white man. One who looks from the red man with eyes of hate. But, my friend, he is but one white man. Do not let this death cause one world to turn against the other. Seek justice, not vengeance. You are now chief of the Cherokee.
But your son...
My son is on a long journey. You must speak for my people. Mingo. The treaty between the Cherokee and the settler, it has been good. You, who have the blood of both worlds, can best keep the peace.
It will be difficult when the braves find out it was a white man.
Daniel Boone, what a doer, what a dream comer, truer was he. From the coonskin cap on the top of old Dan to the heel of his rawhide shoe, the rippin'est, roaring'est, fighting'est man the frontier ever knew. Oh, Daniel Boone was a man, yes, a big man, with an eye like an eagle and as tall as a mountain was he. Oh, Daniel Boone was a man, yes, a big man, and he fought for America to make all Americans free. Daniel Boone was a doer, what a dream comer, truer was he. Daniel Boone, Daniel Boone.
Have you in a jiffy. Stay put, mule. Stay put. Back. All right, take it easy, friend. I'll be with you in a minute. Back up! Get your hand on it. Here! Easy, friend. Easy. Go on! All right. All right.
Much obliged.
Hawkin, Sam Hawkin.
Sam Hawkins. Daniel Boone.
Boone. I heard tell of you. Maybe I shouldn't ask how you got in there.
Maybe it's best you shouldn't.
Near dark. Hate to see a man journeying wet to the bone, his belly empty. I'll make you a proposition, Boone. I got a grizzly half-skinned up there. You start a fire and I'll cook us up some meat.
You got yourself a deal.
Hey-ya-ho, 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 hey-ya, hey-ya, hey-ya-ho, hey-ya-ho, hey-ya, hey-ya, hey-ya-ho, hey-ya-ho.
The white man has broken the treaty, murdered our chief. Spit in the face of the Cherokee.
There will be no war paint. The treaty will be honored. It was the wish of White Cloud.
Honor? Where is the white man's honor? He who killed our chief must face Cherokee justice.
One man. Yes, I agree. The murderer will be brought to Cherokee justice.
He will lose himself in the white man's world. Hide behind the walls of Boonesboro. But you, who walk among the whites as one of them, live and think as they do, you are not true Cherokee. I will find the murderer of our chief, and I will kill him.
I will find him.
My cabin's just through the trees over there. How about having supper with us? My wife and son would want to meet the man who saved my life.
Well, thank you, Daniel. But I just ain't used to being around civilized folks, especially women. I've been out in the wilds too long. I figure my manners still are. Here, Daniel, it's yours.
I'm the one that ought to be giving you something.
Well, Daniel, I won't fight you if you stand me to a drink in the tavern.
Well, I'll meet you there later.
bargain with you on those skins after a drink.
All right, sir. What'll it be?
Friend, something with the kick of a mule, the bellow of a volcano, and the smell of buffalo hide.
I think I got just the thing for you.
Oh, well, set her down, set her down.
There you go. There ain't many men can handle more than one of them at a time.
Well, you're looking at one. Name of Sam Hawkins.
Yeah, Cincinnati's here.
Join me.
Much obliged. Well, how's trapping these days?
Don't get any on you. Brother, how do you keep that potion corked? As long as these boys staying around here with their mouths wide open, might as well pour some down in it.
Come on.
Come on. Look, Cincinnatus, let's you and me have another.
You really want another one, huh?
Sure do. Now, when some feathered vulture messes with my trappings, he's asking to get skinned.
Elk? Rare in this part of the country. The only elk existing in this territory are in Cherokee land.
Well, now, what makes you think so, Injun?
Only a few migrated to the north of here last year due to a shortage of food. White hunters killed most of them. Those that survived the slaughter found sanctuary on Cherokee hunting grounds. The Indian kills only what he needs.
Well, now, it's none of your nose, Injun, but that's just where I come from. North. There's elk so thick up there, they warm themselves at your campfire. I took this skin 4 days ago, north of here.
This skin was taken yesterday.
Now, you're trying my patience, Injun.
Here's something I found on Cherokee hunting ground. I found traps hanging on that mule outside that bear these marks. Is this yours? Well, is it?
I don't see it's any of your business, Redskin. But what of it?
Now, Mr. Hawkins, Mingo here's a friend in the tavern. He don't want to make no trouble. He'd like to prevent it, I'm certain. I reckon that Mr. Hawkins didn't know nothing about the treaty, Mingo.
I don't imagine it would make a great deal of difference to him if he did. Chief White Cloud is dead. Murdered. I found him with his leg crushed in this.
I set my traps. What kind of varmint walks in them, I got no say. I don't take to drinking around with no liar. So as one of us is going to have to say his goodbyes.
Cincinnatus, pour me a drink.
Never mind, Cincinnatus. You can have mine. Riled. Fire-eyed and touchy as a tea snake. Look at there. Can't wait to collect myself another white scalp. What's the matter, Injun? Only scalps in your wiki up women's and kids? Now you're trying to get yourself a man's?
That knife down. Let him go.
Now, Daniel, this is a personal matter.
Drop it.
Daniel, I figured you for my friend.
Well, I am. So's the man you're about to use that knife on. Like I said, he's a friend.
Just come down the rung of my ladder, Boone. I judge a man by his friends.
Well, that's as good a way as any. Just remember, I count you among them. Now, I would appreciate some explaining.
Chief White Cloud has been murdered by this friend of yours.
He's a liar.
I discovered him myself, with his leg caught in this. Rifle ball in his chest.
Why would Sam want to kill White Cloud?
Ask him. But one thing I'm sure of. He knew he was on Cherokee land illegally.
A trap, Sam? Is that yours?
Well, that's one of them, Daniel. I set plenty of traps. I got no say about what or who walks in them.
Being on Cherokee land don't make Sam a killer.
You might think a little differently if he had a knife at your throat.
First you call me a coward, then a liar, now a killer. You sure lean real heavy on being a friend of Daniel Boone's in him. Daniel, if I was to kill me an Injun, it'd be face to face. I don't need no bear trap hanging from one of his legs.
Mingo, let you and me take a little walk. Mingo, those are mighty strong charges. There's not enough to back him up.
Only the knowledge in here that he's the man. White Cloud's hunting bow is broken, deliberately. Now, you know what it means to an Indian to enter the next world without his weapon. An act of hatred so deep, it goes even beyond the grave.
Being chief can bring enemies.
This is no personal enemy. This is an enemy of all Indians. Something to which I may be more sensitive than you or any other white man. I read that hatred in his eyes. Perhaps one must have Indian blood in his veins to recognize it.
That's hardly evidence that'd stand up in a court of law.
There's never enough evidence in a white man's court to convict a white man of killing an Indian. With the evidence we have, he'll get a fair trial under Cherokee law.
Based only on the evidence. No, there's too much emotion here, Mingo. He could only get a fair trial someplace else.
Daniel, there's a part of me that's been too long neglected. And that's the part that I must think with now.
Think or feel? Hawkins could never stand a chance under Cherokee law.
What chance did White Cloud stand? Daniel, this is a crime against the Cherokee. You have no right to offer him your protection.
Maybe not. But I won't refuse it. He saved my life. I just can't think a man like Hawkins could commit murder in cold blood.
Think or feel?
Explain to the new chief how I stand.
You already have. While White Cloud's son is away, I am the chief.
Taking quite a big load on your shoulders. I don't know what I'd do if I were in your place.
I do.
And I grabbed me a handful of them flailing redskins and I shook him and I sought him out until I found me a chief. I tell you, that was just a funny thing. Well, Daniel, it's good to see you without your redskin brother. Look, Daniel, you come over here, because I got a drink for you, and I got enough talk to stuff both ears. Come on over here, Daniel, come on.
Sam, I don't like asking questions twice, but my friend Mingo, I'm going to.
Well, then, Daniel, you ask away, and I'll answer straight. Oh, Daniel. Now, look, I admit I killed my share of redskins. I admit it. But I don't have to shoot a bird in a snare.
All right, Sam. I believe you. But I wouldn't bet on those Cherokees. And you best stay off their land.
Their land? Their land? Well, pretty soon they're going to be doing their hunting right here.
They just might, for you. And my advice would be for you to stay put here in Boonesboro for a while. If you leave the stockade, you just might end up facing Mingo on his terms.
Now, look here, Daniel. I ain't a man to live neath a roof or back of fences. And I ain't never curled my tail under for no man, and I ain't starting now. Besides, Daniel, they don't worry me none.
Well, they worry me.
Well, Daniel, for you, I'd dig a hole and I'd pull it in after me. I would. Now, come on. Drink up. Good night. Good night.
Now, you're going to put this right over here.
Oh, don't. Wait.
And you are going to get up them stairs right now. And you're going to bed. Now, go on.
Go back.
Oh, you know, watch what you're doing.
I'll do it.
Well, then go on.
I'll do it.
I swear that man's going to get the best of me yet. Look at this. Look at the turn.
Well, he's all yours.
Much obliged.
Becky's going to be expecting me.
Well, I tell you what, I'll just walk you out to the gate.
I could have tacked him to the fence like a squirrel skin. Why, Daniel? Doggone it! Now that Injun is going to curl himself into some rock. He's just going to wait for me to come along. You know they was trying to kill me?
They could have done that from the window. There's no question about it, Sam. The Cherokee are bound and determined to have you stand trial. I'm going to tell you again, you stay put till I tell you different. You try slipping off, and you're going to find me harder than those Cherokee braves.
No. Thanks, Daniel, for plucking them redskins out of me.
Let's return the favor, Sam.
Well, I reckon that little old bed's gonna sleep just dandy.
That Hawkins fella, the next drink he gets from me is gonna be turpentine.
Isn't that what you always serve?
I couldn't help it over here. Dan, what are you going to do?
Don't have much choice, Becky. With the Cherokee Council demanding that Hawkins stand trial.
But they're already sure he's guilty.
That's right.
You can't let that happen.
No, Becky, I can't. Back in a few days, be gone just long enough to take Hawkins to Salem.
But won't Mingo and his braves try to stop you?
You'll try, Becky.
Sixing out this water tarnation. That tastes like you wrung out some moccasins in it.
It's coffee with my own recipe for a whiskey aching head.
What's the matter, Daniel? Something wrong?
Sam, I got no choice left.
Them Cherokee, they prodding you?
They paid me a visit.
That friend of yours, I bet he put him up to it.
Mingo's only abiding by the will of the council. They insist that you be judged by Cherokee Council. If not, we're likely to have a war on our hands.
But Daniel, you can't turn him over to Redskins. Every time an Indian's killed, they'll be yelling for a white man's blood.
That's why I'm taking you to Salem for trial, Sam. Mingo can speak for his people there.
A court of law? Jail?
Maybe. Till your trial comes up.
Oh, Daniel, I lived wild too long to be caged. I like sleeping under the sky, waking up with the sun in my face. Only thing in this life I'm afeard of is four walls and a locked door. This way is easy on you, Daniel. I've taken the decision right out of your hands.
There's too much at stake for you just to walk away, Sam.
Well, like I said, I ain't the one to be caged. Daniel, I reckon I won't be needing this in Salem, Daniel. Sorry, Daniel. Kentuck's getting too small for me. Bye, friend. I reckon you're gonna need convincing.
I reckon I will.
But there's one thing I can't do more than strong whiskey. It's a good fight. And I guess I found me one. I wouldn't have missed this for all the hard whiskey and the soft women of New Orleans.
Hold up, Sam. You're gonna get your feet wet.
Well, you're sure taking a roundabout way to lose that Mingo.
It may not be the shortest, but it's the safest.
Daniel, you know, I've been thinking. Now, this injured friend of yours, now, he's got a real way with words. Now, supposing that judge in Salem believes him instead of me. I can outfight any Injun, but he's handy with talking and most with a tomahawk.
Well, nobody gets judged just on talk, only on proof. Now, you got nothing to worry about. Judge may singe your ears a little bit for trapping on Indian hunting grounds.
Well, that kind of eases my mind, Daniel. Better than gurgling at the end of a rope.
Down that rock. Climb out on that log.
Doggone, Daniel, but we're going back the same way we come.
Like you said, Sam, we're gonna go the roundabout way. Back into the water on that log.
Daniel, you keep running me like this, ain't gonna be enough left of me to hand over to that judge. Thank you. Oh. You sure must hold that half-breed hide.
I do.
Yeah, well, Cincinnati's told me they only wore moccasins on his mother's side. But just being part Injun sours the whole barrel.
But man, to feel as you do, you'd have to have good reason.
I wasn't born hating. One night, I seen this fire light in the sky. Homestead. The time I got there, it was near burned out. Injuns torched it. I drug out an old woman. So small, why, you could hold her in the cup of your hand. Delicate like a hummingbird. Not enough breath in her to blow out a candle. From the signs, there was 5 of them. So I put the old woman in the ground and said a few words over her. And then I tracked them Injuns till I found them. She was my mother, Daniel.
I'm sorry, Sam. But I've seen the other side, too.
The only thing that makes Injuns different than wolves and snakes are 2 legs. They ain't people, Daniel, not like you and me. I'll stop hating. The day I die.
Which way, upstream or down? You've bought yourself some time, Daniel, but it remains to be seen whether it's enough.
What's the matter?
Oh, this here leg of mine, it keeps going bad on me from time to time. A couple of minutes would be fine.
No, Daniel. That arrow could just as easily have gone into his heart. He's going back for a Cherokee trial.
Daniel, these heathens are gonna roast me like a slab of meat on a spit.
It's the decision of the council, Daniel. There's nothing either of us can do about it now. He was tried and found guilty by a Cherokee law.
There's another Cherokee law, Mingo, that says the decision of the council can be tested by a trial of combat.
Hawken is wounded.
I'm not. You can tell the council I'll meet any brave of their choice.
You're a fool to risk your life, Daniel, for a cold-blooded killer.
Neither of us knows that he's a killer, Mingo. What is being risked are the lives of many people, your people as well as mine. This could break the treaty.
I'll speak to the council. The decision is theirs.
Daniel, I sure hate to agree with an Injun, but he's right. You're a fool.
We have chosen a warrior to defend Cherokee honor. There's only one among the Cherokees who can defeat Daniel Boone. We have chosen Chief Mingo.
The council honors me in its choice. I will defend the right of the Cherokee with all the skill and strength at my command.
And with your life.
It will be a fight to the death. You or Boone must die.
Hits the ground, we begin. By the time it burns out, one of us must be dead. Or we both die. Whichever one of us does live should do all in his power to see that the white man and the Cherokee continue to live in peace.
It's your play, Mingo. You'd best make it.
Prisoners escape.
Heading for Shawnee country.
And if you follow toward the river, I'll cut over behind the hill and approach from the other side, just in case he's planned an ambush.
Don't turn around, Daniel. No. Ease your rifle to the ground. I see you won, Daniel.
Nobody's won yet, Sam.
You fixing to take me back to them Cherokee?
Back to Salem for trial.
Sorry, Daniel. I was hoping you'd kill that silk-tongued half-breed.
He's warning us. Shawnee. Best clear out of here before they spot us.
Where to, General? Shawnee up ahead and Cherokee still making a dance around my ashes. I figure I'll take my chances with the Shawnee with a rifle in my hands. I'm beholden to you, Daniel, for saving my hide from that Cherokee fire. It ain't a man's way to die.
At least a half a dozen of them, Sam. You're gonna need help.
Yeah. Yeah, Daniel, together we can make them turn tail and run like squealing squaws. Fetch your rifle, Daniel. Hold it, Engine. He calls you his friend. If you are, I'd get him out of here.
No, Daniel. It's too late anyway. You saved my life once, Mingo. You saved it again.
be hunting.
Just couldn't stop hating.